Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at another item that I got. This one is the Gravedigger, originally sold from by Spirit Halloween in 2011, and he was brought back in 2025 for HalloweenCostumes.com. And I have a lot to talk about on this guy. First of all, he's my favorite 2011 prop from Spirit that year, and I think he's very, very cool. He's by Tekky, so yeah. But this is the upgraded model from HalloweenCostumes.com, and overall, I think this is the perfect remake out there. He's just such a good recreation of the original, and he is so detailed, way more detailed than the original one. He is vinyl, just like the old one and the Harvester, which I do have right there on my wall. I do want to do a comparison between the two in the future, because he is a lot different in a lot of ways, which I want to talk about in the future. As of right now, no, that's for another day. But I want to focus on this guy because I love old Spirit stuff. I think old Spirit stuff is probably one of my favorite things to talk about and to own. I don't own a whole lot. I think I own a few, actually. I don't really know. I'll have to think. So I've got Headbanger Zombie, Harvester, Jack-O-Lunger, Tombstone Lifter, Death Row, Rising from the Grave Zombie. I don't even know. I have a few. And I have Jumping Dog as well. But I do want to get another Jack-O-Lunger because mine's the Haunted Hill Farm one with literally just a spirit box. So I do have another one coming. I do want to do a restoration video on that one later. I don't know when, but we'll see when I get there. But for now, I'll talk about this guy. Excuse me, but I'll go ahead and just get into the differences between this guy and the other model. So the original model had latex gloves instead of the plastic, which I like the plastic a bit more. Same for his pointing hand, it was also plastic. Everything else is pretty much the same. The hat is a little bit thicker quality than the original. This here is about the same, maybe thicker. His sensor is way better. It is completely upgraded compared to the old one, so that's good. I like that. This lantern is the exact same. No difference there. So, yeah. Here is the back of him. It has the upgraded control box that Tekky has. He's battery powered as well. I'm using the included adapter with him. But he's got off, foot pad, on, volume control, speaker, foot pad, and that's really it. I mean, everything else is very good. And instead of that long brown plastic pole that the Harvester and I think the old model has, this time it's actually a long black metal pole that's bolted into the plastic there on both sides. And then here is the mechanism for his pointing arm, because his original pointing arm mechanism was actually just a piece of crap. You couldn't even pose the arm without it snapping, but this is a way better material. All the gears in here are metal as well, which makes them a lot better quality. I mean, he's just so much better. He's a perfect remake and upgraded version of the Gravedigger from 2011. I just think he's such a good... Honestly, I think Tekky does the best remakes of props. Besides the Thrashing Clown, that was a horrible failure. But yeah, same material as the Harvester and the old one, just with way more detail. He has a metal base now instead of that circular one that he had. That was super unstable, and the shoes are not vacuform. And they're not half shoes either, like the old one that just velcroed onto the base. They're actually full plastic shoes. Now they're not as good as quality as the the Home Depot ones or the Panage and Creations like boots and stuff. They're still good quality. They're just a little bit thinner than that, but they're definitely not prone to cracking as well. The adapter is like very, very simple. Nothing really to it. He's got a waist frame and everything. I mean, he's just such a good remake. He's $230, but I think he's down to like $150 right now, which is when I got him. But yeah, there's his face. Like I said, it is so detailed compared to the other one. I've always loved the other model as well, but I think this guy's better. For once, I actually prefer the new model than the old one. I do like the audio. The audio in the other one is a lot better. I know it's the exact same, but just like the sound difference sounds like more nostalgic to me on the old one. But this one is still very, very cool. And then there's this box right up there. It's just a plain brown box with the Fun Costumes logo and a Tekky logo. And then that's the Flaming Scarecrows, which does have text on it for some reason. But yeah, he's got the one phrase and stuff. I just really, really like him. He's so cool. I really should get into old Spirit stuff, but I just wish that they'd remake a bit more. Tekky should definitely bring back some more pieces. They should definitely bring back the Rising Reaper with Pumpkin. I will get all over that if they bring him back, because he's one of my favorites from kind of that time. He was 2009 though. They should also bring back the old Rising from the Grave Reaper with the lights that strobe in the hood. I would also love that. Or Rising from the Grave Ghoul, honestly. Because my Rising from the Grave Ghoul I have right now is just like yellowed and cracked and everything, so I really want to get a new one. They should also definitely bring back the Harvester, because I mean his neck up and down is like really broken now. I mean, it's still like barely works. So I would definitely want them to bring him back at some point. But they both have the same mech. I don't think it's that much different. The motors are a lot faster on the Gravedigger than the Harvesters. They both have the same shoulder frame. It's still that like plasticky, crappy one, but I don't really mind because there's not really any like weight on it. Because he has a whole like wire tied around it that puts a weight on it and causes it to deform and heat, which is what happened to his. But his is not gonna do that at all. So yeah, he's got a nice form in his hat, very, very firm. It's not gonna dent or anything. It is like plastic in there. But I mean, he's a pretty good height. I think he's like 6 feet tall. Or no, I think he's like 5.5. He's like 5.5 feet tall, because he's about as tall as the Illusionist. And he is 5'5". But yeah, I will go ahead and demonstrate him for you guys. Let's see. I don't think I have him turned on, actually. Oh, never mind. I don't know why his head didn't go down. His head just isn't going down. I don't know why. That must be a glitch. Yeah, that's probably a glitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, I will go ahead and activate him for you guys now.
Do you not see where you walk? These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
I'll go ahead and activate him one more time for you guys.
Do you not see where you walk? These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Overall, he's such a good remake. I think he's probably the best one yet. He's very, very accurate, along with the jumping skull with the tombstone. But he's so super cool. Very, very good remake. Very, very happy to see him back, and for a pretty decent price as well. $230 is not horrible for him, considering he is a bring back from, 15 years ago now, which is just crazy. And he's by the original maker, Tekky Toys, or now known as, Tekky Design, but he's super cool. At some point in the future, I do want to make a comparison with the Harvester back there, because that Harvester is an original model, not like a 2015 one. That is the original 2011 one, so they're the same year. Well, he's not, because he's a new one, but he's the same year that the original Gravedigger came out, so they have very, very similar mechanics. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which should hopefully be my Jack-o'-lantern repair video. If I decide to make one, I'll let you guys know, so stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later.